Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Sneaker Dan, back again with another new video. And today I'm going to do a quick overview of an interesting shoe called the Nike Rejuven8. I'm sure you guys all know about this shoe. This release about, I think this past year or maybe a year ago. It sold out completely in this colorway because it reminds everyone of the Kobe 6 Grinches. So this sold out a lot. This was going for I think like $150 to like $200 at one point. They just got restocked this last couple of weeks, and it hasn't been selling out since then. I haven't checked today, but when I checked yesterday or 2 days ago, it wasn't sold out. But I was able to grab a pair. I got it in the Kobe 6 Grinches colorway because I just really like this color overall, especially since the holiday season is coming up too. So why not? And I wore this about 2 weeks, and it's really nice. Let's talk about it then. So off the bat, let's talk about just the initial look of the shoe. The initial look is pretty nice. This is an all rubber shoe just in general. It really is pretty much just like kind of similar to a Crocs clog overall. So it's nothing too crazy. I like this look just in general. Reminds me of the Kobe 6 Grinches, of course. What I really like is just the little Nike swoosh right here. It kind of adds a little bit, more flavor to the shoe in general. The shoe is already kind of like a highlighter, like type of color shoe itself. So that black accent just in the middle really helps, actually. Makes the shoe pop out a little bit more. And kind of keeps it a little, like, not too too outwardly crazy, but, kind of contains it a little bit. This little thing does a lot of big things. That's about it for the looks of the shoe. Let's talk about the build and the materials. The build of the shoe is pretty nice. It's very sturdy. I've been wearing it for 2 weeks right now. I bumped into a lot of stuff. I bumped into dumbbells, barbells, very sharp edges on certain things. It hasn't ripped or have any issues of anything on the shoe itself. So it is pretty durable. The bottom of the shoe especially, I would say, is very nice. A lot of the Crocs and a lot of just I feel like clogs like this is pretty much kind of has just same material on the top of this rubber. On the bottom of this shoe, however, it actually has grooves, like a radial traction almost, but it also is a more rugged or more durable type of rubber or kind of like material on the bottom of the shoe. So I feel like this is it feels like you're wearing an actual shoe. Like the grip on these are really good. I haven't slipped at all yet or anything like that, just because it has a little bit of the radial traction just in general all over the shoe. The little studs to kind of keep off like the kind of gives you elevator off the floor so it doesn't completely scrape off everything. So it adds an extra layer and a lot more durability to shoe, which I really like, that a lot of shoes don't really do. But the biggest thing of the shoe overall, just the material and builds wise, is that the shoe actually has a whole midsole of ReactX foam, which is phenomenal. Like, I will say that this is one of the most, if not the most comfortable clog slash slipper slash whatever you want to call this category of shoes. It's probably the most comfortable pair that I ever worn in my life. I had Crocs, I had flip-flops, I tried Birkenstocks. Like, these are the most comfortable shoes I ever worn, and then I really like these. I was even contemplating buying a second pair, honestly. And then I don't even need two pairs because I'm not gonna be wearing this like every single day. I wear these usually technically I do wear them every day. I'm gonna stop right there. But I wear these usually as I'm going to the gym, and when I come back to the gym. I wear these when I'm going to the gym. I wear these basically when I go play basketball or just do little shopping or like chores, like going to the grocery store, things like that. And I will say, especially for activities wise, after working out and after playing basketball for many hours and then putting these on, your feet are so comfortable. It kind of helps you really recover, like your legs and your feet especially. This shoe is meant for recovery just in general, or like everyday lifestyle comfortability wear. But the recovery, I would say, is really nice, especially with the ReactX foam that's all over the shoe on the midsole. It helps a lot of absorption shock. It helps you use less of less of your knees and your foot. It's so comfortable. I love this shoe. It's really nice. This has been in my rotation. I wear these pretty much all the time when I go around anywhere now for like, just quick things like go to 7-Eleven, go to the store, or like go to the gym and go play basketball, things like that. So it's really, really nice as overall build wise. Overall, the shoe is really nice. I really like it. It's nothing too crazy. It's not like a sneaker. It's just more of like a active recovery everyday type of shoe. My initial impressions of it, I honestly will give this a 9.5 out of 10. I like the colors. I like the build. I like I like the midsole and the compression and all the stuff that comes with it. But I can't just. I personally just can't. Maybe this is just very an opinionated type of thing, and I think this might be a dumb rating for a lot of people. Me giving it 9 or 9.5 out of 10. Only reason why I give it that and not a 10 out of 10 after talking about so much praise about this, it's just a clog. It's nothing crazy. It's not made out of real leather. It's not like a whole build of a shoe. It's just a bunch of rubber molded into a clog with really nice compression on the bottom. That's all it is at the end of the day. I give it a 9.5 because I think it has a lot of things to it that deserves the rating for it. Colors, the materials, as well as the midsole and what the shoe really provides you as an athlete or as just a regular everyday person. I think that's what deserves a 9.5, but not a 10 out of 10. The shoe retails for, I believe, $70 or $75 from what I remember. It is a little more pricey for like a clog or a slipper type shoe. I believe it was like $70 or $75. I didn't know. I paid $79.90 on this. That is after tax, so I'm assuming it's around $70 from what I remember at least. So it's not too bad. If you can buy these currently right now on Nike, they only go for full sizes, so such as size 8, 9, 10, so on and so forth. So if you're like an in between size of like 8.5, 9.5, I will recommend to size up on them. So if you're a 9.5, wear size 10, and they will fit you perfectly. It's not too tight. It's not gonna be too big for you. It's gonna fit well for you. I'm a wide footer too, so me just bumping up just a full size at 10, it works very well. Also, another cool thing about the shoe I did forget to add in was that, this is the active recovery shoe. So after you work out or you play basketball, go on runs, you put these on, you might have some funky feet, you know what I'm saying? You might have some smelly feet. But the great thing about this shoe is that this shoe actually helps with that in terms of that it is antimicrobial, whatever, like antimicrobial. I think that's how you pronounce it. That shoe, this shoe is that, so it actually helps fight off the bacteria. This shoe won't be smelly or funky after you wear them. After running a line, your feet be all wet and stuff like that. So no worries there, and that's one of the greatest and the good things about the shoe, and hence why I give it a 9.5 out of 10 for the shoe. Overall, shoe's great. Pick it up if you can. They have a lot of colorways in this. They have this one. They have like a blue one, all black, a charcoal gray, and like an all white, bone white type of colorway too. They all look nice. I think everyone who is an athlete should get a pair, or get a pair that kind of has React's foam as a midsole of one of the recovery shoes. So yeah, overall, good shoe. I like it a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.